Question: who's in the mood to sit down with Steve Young and Debbie? Not in any particular order. Just saying, just saying. Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, sometimes effort, time, energy, etc., etc. If you are brand new here, sincere and humble, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a veteran here, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just dropping by to say hello, hello. Hope one day you stick around, and please share and like this video. Hey guys, how you doing? I don't think you two need an introduction. Everybody knows you. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Steve. How you
Hi,
guys doing?
Jan. How are you?
Doing well. It's like about a gazillion degrees over here. It's like very humid. I just need another shower, even though I just had one. But it's like, hope it's better now.
Wow.
Anyway, we're going to go immediately to you first, Deb, and then right over to Steve. Question one, Debbie, regarding saving money. Debbie, some folks do not believe that meal planning makes sense. Why do you think it actually does make sense?
It makes sense because there's so many ways and reasons that it makes sense, but one of the ones that come to my mind first is you reduce waste. Because when you meal plan, you don't take a lot of time. Like I suggest maybe starting at 15 minutes before you do your grocery list, and by going through everything that you have and trying to make meals based upon the ingredients that you have, you're cutting back possibly throwing something in the garbage that you spent money on because you didn't get to it on time, because it got pushed to the back of the shelves and you weren't able to use it. So I really feel like not only does it save you money, but it really does help reduce food waste as well, which is so important.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I really, really do.
Me too.
Okay, I'm going to head on over to Steve. Steve. Hello, Steve.
Hello,
All right. Steve, your channel is currently a random or a variety channel, a variety subject channel. Do you plan to keep it this way for now, and why?
Yes. Well, one, I'm not, if I go by an old saying, if something isn't broke, why try to fix it? And the content that I'm putting out there, the subscribers do like what I'm, getting out there to them. So no, I'm not going to change a thing. I'm going to leave my content and my channel just as you see it, with the mixed variety that I tend to put up.
Okay. Sounds like you are like very firm on that.
Mm-hmm. I am. Yeah.
All right. We're going to pivot on back to Deb. Deb, what is your best tip for anyone getting, wait a minute, wrong question. Duh, my bad. Sorry, Steve. All right, Debbie, it is my understanding that meal planning actually helped you get out of X number of dollars of debt. Am I understanding this right?
Oh my gosh. It's the understatement of the year. Absolutely. Absolutely. People don't believe it. People think like, oh, when they hear meal planning, they think like, oh, I don't have the time. I'm just going to wing it. I think I know what's in my house. I think I know what's in my fridge, my freezer, my pantry. Before I started meal planning, I was like that. When I was $48,000 in debt, like I was like that. And I'd go to the store, and for my family of 5, I was spending about $280 to $290 a week, because we're buying organic vegetables. I thought I was doing the best thing possible for my family, organic vegetables, and then I'd come home and it was nothing was processed. Like it wasn't any junk food or anything. So I thought like, okay, I'm doing the best I can. And when I bring home $280 or $290 worth of groceries and I start putting it away, I'm realizing I didn't need to buy that chicken. I have like 2 in the freezer. Like I didn't need to buy this. I have 2 in the pantry because I didn't have a plan. So finally, when I realized like, I need to sit down, I need to look at my numbers. And when I saw how much we were spending, because you think $280, $290 a week, that's big. But when you look at how much we spend at the end of the year, that's when you really start realizing that by shifting just that one category, you can make such a difference with your budget. And so I sat down, I was like, I'm going to cut this. Like, I'm going to cut this by $100. That was my goal. And so I started meal planning, and I started coming up with a list of what I have, meals based upon what I have. And by doing that, I went from 280 to 290 to $180 a week maximum. And that's everything. That's like cosmetics, that's toiletries, that's absolutely everything, not just groceries. And because of that, we saved over $5,000 the first year. That
Oh my
paid
gosh.
off 2 of my credit cards.
That's good. That's
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
that's a
That
good
is
strategy.
So
like-
I
important.
like
It's
that.
so important. And when I talk to people about their budgets, the biggest category that people, other than debt, that people really have an issue with are groceries. Are because they don't plan, and by not having a plan, they overspend on restaurants and takeout. And then of course the quality of food isn't that great anyway. So
Mhm.
you're wasting calories. You're taking in food that's not good for you, for the most part. And you're spending money, and then by the time you look to see where the money went, it's like half on takeout and half on groceries that went bad in your fridge because you never used them.
Holy smokes. You
Mhm.
know, I like the way you're looking at it. And if we have time, I'm going to go back to that a little bit to elaborate on one of the points you had made.
Sure.
Okay, going to get back to you, Steve.
Okay.
All right, Steve. And sorry about the mistake before. What is your best tip for anyone getting an increase in their income, let's say like Social Security in January of 2022, for example?
Well, okay. What the best thing to do is for the year 2022, try to live on the same amount of money that you were getting in 2021.
Mhm.
Take whatever that difference is, if it's 35, 45, $50, whatever the percentage increase is going to be, yet we still don't know. It's up in the air. I've been hearing different numbers from different videos I've been watching and watching the news. Take that small amount and set it aside each month. That way you don't touch it. You would be amazed by how much money you would have at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Just free and clear. So so the thing to do is to take that difference, set it aside, make out like it was never there, and live on the same amount of money you were getting for this year. That's what I would do.
My neck hurts because I'm nodding so much at every word that Steve is saying right now. I'm like, absolutely.
That is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the most simplistic things, guys, are the things that are the biggest helpers.
Yeah.
You are so right, Steve. And you too, Debbie. I'm loving this information.
Yeah.
Hopefully the viewers are too. Debbie, I'm going to go back to you for a second.
Mhm.
Debbie, you are a money coach. And in previous videos, we discussed what a money coach is. So you've been doing it a little while by now.
Mhm.
And does someone need to be in serious debt to utilize your services, or can anyone who wants to get their financial ducks lined up in a row, so to speak,
Mhm.
could they benefit from your assistance as a money coach?
You do not have to be in debt to hire a money coach. Not at all. In fact, one of my clients, I just talked to her yesterday, and I was like, I'm not going to mention your name, but this goes great with the question that you were going to ask me. When she hadn't budgeted in so long, and so she had no idea the money that was coming in, the money allotted for the bills, because a lot of her bills were automated, and she didn't know how much she had in savings and everything else. And so by working with me, when we first got together, I said to her, I'm like, we're gonna play a game. Like, I'm gonna give you an invisible magic wand. Like, let's dream. Like, tell me your goals. Like where do you want to be with your money? And I got her so excited, and she was like, oh, okay. She's like, my number one is I want to pay off my mortgage so my husband can retire, and they have no credit card debt whatsoever.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was like so amazed. They've made such great moves without even knowing it. Like they really are. But so she wanted to pay off her mortgage. That was her first one.
Right.
These are all in order. So the second one, she wanted to have 1 year of expenses set aside for an emergency fund. She wanted to have a vacation fund, and she had a certain amount for that. And she wanted to have a car fund. We still have a few weeks left that we're going to be working with each other, and she's already accomplished the first 3 of them. And again,
Oh my goodness.
coming to work with a money coach just helps you align your mindset, your money, and it helps you come up with a plan so that you can start crushing your money goals. I mean, when she came with me, she had no idea if she could do it. And now to be mortgage free, a whole year of expenses, and they're not going to start planning their vacation.
Wow.
Like just because she had the courage to reach out for help. And she's amazing. She's so smart. She's a wonderful woman. And I'm just, I can't say enough about my clients. They're just so.
We are so
great
happy
people.
for you, for them, for anyone that's getting your assistance.
Thank you. So no, you don't need to be in credit card. If you want to change the relationship that you have with your money, whether it's your money mindset, whether it's coming up with a plan, using every cent you have to be able to dream and accomplish every goal you have, like,
yes,
it's so worth it. It really is.
Oh, I'm so glad. Steve, a question for you. You're really you're an all around very knowledgeable person, and in some areas, even much more so than others. I do have a question about food, because you do the Recipe Tuesdays. Do you have a simple to do crock pot recipe that is wallet friendly, especially this time of the month that I call for many folks the skinny chicken time of the month?
Actually, believe it or not, I do. It is extremely wallet friendly. I actually, if you go back and look, was it 2 weeks ago? I believe it was. I did a recipe for rice with sausage kielbasa.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And if, and the recipe is all there, but I'll go ahead and say it again. All it is a box of rice-a-roni, Mexican or Spanish rice. You can use either one. You get a good kielbasa. It can be turkey, beef, whatever you like. And you just cook the rice-a-roni as you do. And, you put the, the sausage in there, and then you buy, or you can make your own spaghetti sauce, or you can buy a good bottle of jarred spaghetti sauce, and you put that in with it, and then you just cook it, all together. And it's really good. It's like a thrifty, economical way of making like a jambalaya.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's really, matter of fact, I just had some. I made it about 3 nights ago or 3 evenings ago, but I have a recipe on it. It runs about 3 minutes. And
well, I'll be very happy to link that up in the description box. And by the way, Debbie, I would like to link up in the description box the link to your services as a money coach. Now, just want to mention, so a person can get a free 30-minute session if they go to the calendar and work with that, and you work with them, and then they take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is so great. Listen, I want to thank both of you so much for coming on my show tonight. I can't tell you how much I thank you for it. It's really, really appreciated, because the most important thing to every single one of us is to leave some sort of a positive message for our viewers. And
absolutely,
that's the main goal. So thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Steve.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
And don't forget to check out all the links in the description box as you see them. I'm going to close the show with this. And of course, I come back with a final wave. But wait a minute. When am I going to see everybody again, Steve and Debbie?
Real
soon. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll be right back in a second. Oh, here we go again. It doesn't work. Oh, well, I'll end it with this one then. Oh, well, I love technical stuff. It would be a good show without it. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, guys. Take good care, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.